It's called nobody, no nigga on planet fucking Earth for no protection. The fuck, cuz I don't fear no man. Why would I wait to get in some shit and run to the hood? What the fuck, nigga? I ain't even that type of nigga. Nigga, I ain't no man put fear in me. Killers get killed every day, as you can see.
It's your boy Dohboy TV back in this thing with some more topics on the floor, man. And if you want to be a part of Dohboy TV gang, all you got to do is put it down in the comments, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow me on all my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We got the topics on the floor. Let's get straight into it. Dohboy TV gang, what's good, man? We back in this thing with another topic on the floor, and for today's video we got none other than Big U in the building, man, and we got U-Quando Rondo back in the building. Now before we get in the video, y'all know I gotta ask y'all to like, share, and subscribe to the channel and join Dohboy TV gang. But let's get straight into it. So Big U recently had a Breakfast Club interview where he was talking about a lot of things, but one thing that caught the fans' eye and had a lot of controversy started is Big U was speaking on, you know, rappers. Let me just give you a little background. Let's back up a little bit. Now, Big U is from the LA area. Now, if you don't know who Big U is, he's not a rapper, community activist, and I would say a legend in his section. Now, Big U is from Los Angeles, LA, whichever you want to call it. Now, he represents a gang which goes by the name of Rolling 60 Crip. Now, a lot of people know Big U from another rapper named Nipsey because, you know, Big U was kind of, I'm not going to say Nipsey big homie, but Big U just has the big homie aura. You get what I'm saying? And another thing, which just is a fun fact that I just want to throw out there about Big U, because a lot of people watch the movie Friday where they remember Debo, rest in peace to Debo. Big U is Debo. They based Debo character off of Big U. So that should just give you a little bit of a better perspective of what kind of, you get what I'm saying, character you dealing with. Now, Big U went on the Breakfast Club, like I said, and he had a lot to say about rappers basically claiming his set, which is Rolling 60s, Neighborhood Crip, and how they don't respect it to the point where he'll give, you feel me, if you family, he gonna give you out his number. He gonna extend his arm to you, but these people ain't calling him. These people ain't hitting them up. These people is basically, like, I'm gonna say, in my words, fumbling the bag.
Having experience before they realize I should have checked in. You know what I mean? Or I should have called, or I should have been moving a certain way. And so they get out and they might be under your banner, but then they not respecting the banner. They ain't calling you. They got your number, they know who you is, but they feel like they bigger than the program. You know, and you got a lot of dudes, like when I was here last time, they claim my neighborhood that's in this music shit, but they don't really fuck with it.
A lot of young cats need an OG like Big U that ain't scared to tell them when they doing something wrong, that ain't scared to put them in their place, because that's the problem with a lot of the youth nowadays. The OGs ain't gonna say nothing, and they just gonna let these people go crash. In a lot of situations where you see youth crash, rest in peace to King Von, because that was a situation where you just see youth not using their head, not thinking at the time, and letting just crashing out. And Big U called out U-Quando Rondo for, you know, trying to call him after he got into, you know, his bridge is burning and a fire is hot and he about to drown in a pool of water. He want to call Big U for help. And Big U like, why wouldn't you calling me when I already extended my arm to help you? You get what I'm saying?
Until it's a problem, then they call him. Like U-Quando Rondo, I just showed Envy. Like, you can't call me now. You can't call me when the fire hot. Me before that. You know what I mean? You had my number. You could have called me. You could have did all that. You know what I mean? But he, you know, he was around about. But how is that fair to me? How is that fair to our team, though? You know what I mean?
You think hip hop would have been
Now you gotta really understand what Big U is coming at, because he made a valid point. He like, how does that feel to my team when we extended our arm and you didn't mess with us, but when you need help, you want to come mess with us? And that just comes back to, you know, it's an old saying where people be like, you gonna need me before I need you. Straight up, you gonna need me before I need you. And that's what's happening and playing out with U-Quando Rondo. And, you know, he tried to respond to the whole situation, you know, and he went on a huge rant where he was kind of, you know, I would take it that he would know that the little language and things he was using was kind of gonna be disrespectful to Big U. And, you know, I don't know if he trying to be disrespectful. Now, when you calling somebody for help, you can't come back with aggression like that. especially over the internet, when he clearly just said you have his number. So you could have made that phone call like Big U, why you had to do me like that on the Breakfast Club. You get what I'm saying? And kept it low key, but you chose to take it to the internet. And you know what's crazy to me is like, I don't know if people keep seeing this pattern, but with 4K Trey as a whole, because it's like, you just seen what happened in Houston. And I got to throw this out there. Why? Because I'm not going to say Big U is the equivalent of Jay Prince in Houston, but I would say Big U got some of the same respect equivalent that in LA I would say Big U got that respect in LA that, you know, Jay Prince got in Houston. Straight up. And you can deny it, and somebody let me know if you don't believe it in the comments. If you don't know about Big U, go do some research on him. Now, why I bring up the Houston situation is because Jay Prince, as a big homie, he extended his arm to this man, young boy. He didn't have to. People could say whatever they want to say. It was extortion, whatever. But at the same time, he didn't have to help. Because let me give you this perspective. At the end of the day, the people that wearing up in that man NBA young boy house was some Houston cats. He was going against his own hometown to help this man out. And NBA, I can say, kind of took it the wrong way and kind of lashed back out at him. And you feel me? When you lashing out at a person, you might not think it's disrespectful, but penitentiary rules might be in effect with these OGs. You get what I'm saying? A lot of these OGs did a lot of time, and they respect is a huge thing in jail, and they live by them. You feel me? Them principles and morals. But that's it for a whole nother video. I'm just saying he could have took that disrespectful. And what happened? You moved out of Houston because the heat started heating up for you, and you can't be disrespecting the big homie and thinking you about to be living in this city. And it's crazy because a lot of people, if you know, you know. As soon as he left Houston, he went to LA. He started popping up in LA. Them cats still in LA, man. OG3 was just shooting a video with Blueface, like they in LA. And Quando Rondo, as you can see, is not in LA. So for him to be coming at Big U like that, knowing the power and respect that Big U got in LA, bro, that could make it hard. And y'all already beefing around the world to the point where it's like, y'all can't just keep moving. Like, you about to have your big homie, which is, since Big U not your big homie, Quando Rondo, you about to have NBA YoungBoy get put in a position where it's like, bro, you could be talking that smack. You connected to these people. This man, Big U, people about to treat them like they you. To the point where it's like NBA might be having to make another move and bounce around again. You get what I'm saying?
Man, cuz, I'ma go ahead and shit up before y'all niggas even get to say this. Cuz, first of all, when I hit Unc up, when I hit the big homie up, I was calling that man on like this. Cuz, I got a lot going on. I got a lot of going on out here. I know that Cuz is in a lane where Cuz got a lot of charity.
I had to throw this out there because he keeps saying stuff about charities. You can find your own charities and donate to them. So, like, you for surely capping and you just lying. You know you was calling this man for protection. Come on now.
Going on, Cuz just got a lot of positive going on. You feel me? Which my team was hitting up a lot of more people, like a lot of people, like we've been just calling around everywhere on. Like, man, it's time for me to start giving back. It's time for me to start straightening my face, politics-wise. You feel me? It's time for me to leave this street shit in the streets and just play my role with this internet shit. No, a nigga was not trying to give back just to have a good face card. I was just trying to give back.
Now, this is the part where I kind of seen the similarities between NBA YoungBoy and Quando Rondo when they was talking to Jay Prince and Big U, because it's like y'all come off sounding cool, but then y'all get to this super hot aggressive boiling point where it's like y'all just trying to prove how hard y'all is, and it's like some people might take that disrespectful, man. And when you dealing with a cat like Big U, I feel like, man, you got to play your cards right, straight up, man. Just like with Jay Prince.
It's called nobody, no nigga on planet Earth for no protection. Cause I don't fear no man. Why would I wait to get us and run to the hood? What, nigga, I ain't even that type of nigga. Nigga, I ain't no man put fear in me. Killers get killed every day, as you can see. Nigga, I ain't worrying about no nothing, nigga. No nigga put fear in me. Man, a nigga life already written, cuz. If a nigga gon' die like this, a nigga gon' die like this. If a nigga gon' die like that, a nigga gon' die like that.
Okay, man, that's one thing I can respect about Quando Rondo. He's speaking some facts right now, because one of the things that I kind of believe just like him is, everybody gonna die, so that's something you shouldn't be afraid of. And another thing is, you ain't supposed to walk around the world knowing that everybody bleeds the same, scared of anybody. Straight up, man.
A nigga ain't running from it. This would come with it. I ain't never called no man for protection. I never called nobody and said, I need this, I need that. Anybody that I ever called, I call on like, how can I help? How can I do this? How can I do that? Nigga, I never called no person on planet Earth for protection. My nigga, and that's just how it is. If a nigga don't want me to